Happy Friday, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back. It's your friendly neighborhood PM with your top 3 market points of the week. And it's been another week of tumultuous headlines, so why don't you say we just get right into it. At point number 3 was Oracle reporting earnings. So Oracle jumped over 10% after reporting their Q3 earnings as they beat expectations and then raised their full year guidance. Now, what this really does signal, though, is that the demand for AI has yet to really wane, especially as the management did come out and say that the ongoing demand for cloud computing, specifically for AI training and inference, is vastly outstripping the supply in which they can provide it. So a lot of tailwinds still going for AI demand right now on the broader market. At point number 2 is core CPI getting reported this week. So CPI numbers did come out a little bit softer from the previous month, only up 0.2%. This was in line with expectations, but that moderation was driven a little bit by shelter moderation as well as used car prices coming down. Now, I did say this was in line with expectations, but this was before the conflict in Iran did erupt, and that kind of parlays directly into point number 1. And point number 1, once again, it's Iran, but specifically oil prices. This week, we saw oil prices surging close and above $100 a barrel. Now, this is very concerning, as we've kind of talked on various other webinars and other collateral, that the war is very much centered around the Strait of Hormuz, where over 25% of the world's oil traffics daily. And right now the strait is closed. So what that is doing is putting upside pressure on oil prices. And this is very concerning domestically for the economy, because this leads to inflationary pressures. And the longer that this conflict and this war continues to drag on, the farther pressures that we're going to get here stateside, especially on gasoline that you'll see at the pump. And what this also does is it gives the Fed less wiggle room to start trying to cut rates again, because if inflation starts to reaccelerate, you can't have lower rates. Otherwise, we can enter into an area of stagflation, and it is not good to let inflation get out of control. So that is it for our top 3 points this week. Next week, what are we checking out? We are going to be checking out the GTC event. This is a marquee event for NVIDIA where they typically outline their roadmap on their plans going forward, new chip releases, new infrastructure releases, and that's usually a big boon for the tech sector and kind of gives insight and visibility going forward on the latest innovation. So we'll be keeping our eyes out on that and give you a post next week. Now that does it for this week's video. If you have additional questions, please reach out to your financial advisor. And if you do not have one, please follow the link below. We're happy to get you connected with somebody. But as always, please go out, enjoy your weekend, and we will see you the same time next week. Thanks again.